For the record, my name is Bob Martin, B-O-B, M-A-R-T-I-N. I'm president of the Homeowner Taxpayer Association of Bexar County. I want to thank members of the media and certainly HTA members and supporters for coming out today. The information I'm getting ready to communicate is very important in the upcoming bond election. This information is actually critical to voters to make an informed decision on how they vote. We believe that the voters should reject the largest bond issue in San Antonio history. Understand, general obligation bonds are very similar to a mortgage. Both require the payments of principal and also interest over a period of time. There is no free ride for taxpayers. A vote for the bond is also a vote to allow City Council to raise your tax rates. Unsuspecting voters will not see this on the ballot. I've given you a copy of the bond ordinance and also the copy of the ballot. And if you read that ordinance carefully, it in fact authorizes City Council to raise property taxes. In addition, city planners are counting on moderately aggressive valuation increases. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means that they're counting on the Bexar Appraisal District to raise the value of taxpayers' property, which in turn raises taxes. Now, according to a news report, and this was by Jim Forsythe at WOI Radio, he went over to the city officials and was talking to them about these tax increases or valuation increases, and they told him, well, property taxes would rise with or without the bond. Well, is what they didn't say is that without the bond, that City Council sets the tax rate every year as part of the budget process, so they could actually lower the rate. Now, I'm trying to recall from memory, but I believe former Express News columnist Roddy Stinson once wrote, when it comes to city propaganda, open beak, insert worm. So I think you see where I'm coming from. Voters are getting all kinds of information that's not quite accurate. I believe the city has said a tax hike is not recommended. They've said a tax hike is not likely. I've heard the bond called a taxless bond. I think the $234,000 PAC that's out advertising the bond right now says there's no tax increase, but I have not heard their advertisement. But rest assured, when you vote for the bond, you're voting for more taxes because there's no free lunch. Never has been, never will be. Any questions? Surely you have some questions.
What's the total bond going to cost with interest after 20 years?
Well, you know, we estimate somewhere between 800 million and 1 billion. But I do have a Freedom of Information request with the city of San Antonio asking him for that figure. So hopefully we'll find out and we'll have that tied down for you.